Oh. Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Control. This is episode 5. So in the last episode, we went through a threshold that took us to the Black Rock Quarry because we were looking for some Black Rock prisms to build more HRAs. We were finally told about our brother Dylan. It seems like Dylan is in the bureau. He was primed to become the next director, but then I guess he changed, something happened, he's now dangerous, and he is, I guess, a prisoner of the Containment Sector. So we have to look for Dylan, but right now we're taking a little detour through research to help Dr. I forgot her name. Underhill, who's looking into the mold, this weird fungus that's taking over the bureau. As if the hiss was not enough, we're also dealing with the mold. So we're gonna investigate that today and then I guess go look for Dylan. So as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Where is it going to restart me? Because I didn't stop at a control point. All the way here. So we're looking for 5 mold samples. One that grows near corpses, near toilets, televisions, staircases, and near the pit. And I guess all of these are down there, right? They're not elsewhere in research. And am I going to like spot it when I see it, or like she said toilets? These are toilets. There's an arm in this toilet. I assume it's gonna be like a collectible that I can spot from a distance, and because there's a TV there. Does that count? Or are they all further in? If they were easy to find, I guess she would have like taken them already, so they must be kind of difficult to find. Or maybe she's just been too busy. But no, I assume they're all in here.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
No, Jesse, don't let it get to you. It must smell really good if it's really affecting even me. But like the doctor said, it's this very clever evolutionary thing that the mold has developed to be ingested. And so I wonder if maybe it smells different for each person. Like maybe it smells like the thing you think is tastiest. What would the mold taste like for you? I wonder.
Are those people?
Okay, so she didn't get any of these dialogues when we last came here. They're also quite resistant. 3 shots for one of them. Still not getting any entries for them either. So yeah, clearly I was meant to come here later, but I do feel like you should still get some kind of dialogue even if you come here without talking to Dr. Underhill first, but whatever. Does this qualify as music? Oh, now I'm spotting them like this one there. Hard to spot. They're the ones that were and are shooting me from afar last time. They have some kind of long-range attack. Creepy. What would the hiss smell like to you? And these blow up also. You would think a fungus that is this infectious, just even breathing it in would be enough for it to like infect you, but luckily I guess you need to ingest it. They're hard to spot from afar. But okay, I think that's all of them. Is that one there? We also don't really have a map for this place. And I guess these blow up when you get close to them. Okay, that is a sample. Taking a lot of damage.
This looks like a good one.
Yum. Yummy. Where the hell did you come from? This feels pretty important for something that's essentially a side quest. Huh. Picnic basket procedures. The Bremen basket, that is an altered item. Acquired in 2002. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. But anything that has more than one cell, so even like, I don't know, like a tardigrade, would a tardigrade be affected? Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. It sounds kind of cute, like, you know, you get to be kind of like a princess in a fairy tale, like a Snow White with all these animals congregating around you, but if they're becoming aggressive, then I guess not so much. Excuse me? What was I taking damage from? Are you gonna frickin' restart me here every time? Really need to find a control point down there. Am I not immune to this stuff? Is the actress for Jessie someone who's mostly done video games, or like, is she an actress that's been in movies or TV shows? I don't actually know. Okay, I did collect the one down there, so I still have it. Is it just because of these that had blown up? Like maybe, I don't know. Restrooms. Probably one down there. What happened to this place?
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Gross, even though it smells really good? Does that just lead back to where I was? JC, you never considered bringing a flashlight here? I wish you had. Evacuation area. Muster point. Okay, lab 5. We've got another one here.
One of Underhill's samples.
It's really dark. Okay, not watching this here. It's so dark right now, I can't see anything. Ah! 3 shots per dude is a lot. Okay, we're looking for one near a staircase and fresh corpses. There's the staircase one, which leaves corpses. Emergency light. I don't think we found corpses other than the, these guys, which I guess are corpses mutated by the mold. Hopefully, if anything, Polaris can protect me from the mold. Mr. Bones.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
That's great advice, thank you. These are so much weirder after learning that they're meant for actual kids, and like after learning that they were the initiative of some employee who was like, oh, we don't really have anything for the children. Like, I can make some puppets and like I'll make a little show. It won't cost much, you know. I'll do it on my budget. Why would you make it so scary? This is not fit for children at all. Then again, you know, there's a lot of scary stuff in the FBC. I guess you want to make it at least a little bit creepy. Just to acclimate the kids to creepy stuff. To be fair, kids can handle scary stuff. Why is there enemies around the control point? There's a corpse. Radio. Maybe I don't give kids enough credit. Kids can handle scary stuff. Thank you. I finally get a control point for when I die. Ammo refund? No refund. Thank you for hiding a bunch of... Oh, hello there. I'll be with you in just a second. Oh, that's not even enough to kill you. They are quite resistant. I got a little snowflake. Alright, well, there's a sample near corpses. There's all the corpses. There's the sample.
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Now, what would be fastest? I don't think there's a way for me to like get back there. I might need to warp there. Imagine you come back here and they're all dead.
My family had black mold once. Bleach did the trick. Has Underhill tried bleach?
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
Not
I didn't
alive.
see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores. Now leave me to it.
Give her time to finish the antidote, so it was dangerous for me to go down there because I'm not immune, so you kind of just sent me there
I need to get
to
going.
get infected.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
She's even wearing like the little foot protection. Okay, well, that's done. It would be really nice if the control point was right here and not all the way over there in a dead end. But that's this mission done. And then where is this? In the extrasensory lab. Which is where? It's not anywhere on the map, so I guess it's like further past the ashtray maze. Okay, well then I guess we can't do that yet. So we're just gonna go and find Dylan. Dylan! Alright. We got these, okay. Cool, so that's just something I have to deal with in the open now. Great. Love knowing I'm just gonna have to deal with this now. I should just get out of here before I die. Where is the elevator? Oh, I can control even those. Nice. I'm not sure who else there is, but I'm just gonna leave. Alright, so we're going to Containment. My brother's keeper.
Containment Sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Is this Northmore? Is that the guy who's now the power plant? Oh.
The Containment Sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain.
Some of them.
It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Good. Probably a good idea to keep all of these in one place, right? If this place is so damn dangerous, you think it would be very well protected, but you just kind of walk in here, it seems. So is the Panopticon the same thing as... I guess Panopticon is a specific area of containment, right? Like their highest security place. You have logistics, medical wing, security, and then the Panopticon. And Dylan is somewhere in here. That's the weirdest thing about these SCPs, right? It's like, let's say you have a phone. It's this supernatural phone, and you can study it, you can dissect it, you can scan it with all the devices you have. You're like, it's made of plastic. Like, we scan it for radio waves or weird resonance, or you can look at the material and like everything about it seems normal, and yet there's still something supernatural about it, and like you can't quite explain it. But you have to imagine that it's just because the science is not advanced enough. Like there has to be an explanation, right? Because everything in the universe can be explained if you know enough. At least you would think. But that's what makes it fascinating. Look at you with your little shields. Trying not to shoot the people because they like could still survive potentially. Alright, that's all of them. Bunch of little cubicles. Just imagine working in a place like this. Okay, pretty big place. Any little documents for me?
Reminder. This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Any document that's pink? What happened? Oh. Wonder what happened. Elevator. It's weird all these shelters would be empty. You'd think some of them should have people inside, but they never do. Logistics, security. Logistics, security. Object and Item Distinction by Emily Pope. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. I've been kind of wondering about that myself. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the board's affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the board evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally powerful than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. So these are objects of power: the X-ray light box, the service weapon, the horse, the hotline, the save, the floppy disk. Basically all the things that give Jessie her powers. These are objects of powers. I guess any other item that's weird doesn't count. These are just altered items. Okay, I guess that's simple enough. If it gives you a power... Where is this yellow light coming from? Just this window up there? Okay, so that was just the entrance. Now we're getting into the actual containment. Find Dylan. Fight for me. That's all of them. There's some places we can go, but let's stabilize this place first. If we can. Ooh, you guys have some beautiful little trees. What a nice place. And we have a new weapon form. Oh, we can upgrade Spin and upgrade Pierce. But I don't have enough for it. Alright, let's take it from the top. As usual, I will proceed to the left. So, bathroom. Nothing in here. Staircase. Whole other area entirely. Central containment. Give me those documents, baby. Pram procedures. The smoking pram, acquired in 1979. It's in the Panopticon. We've read about so many items that are in the Panopticon, so I can't wait to actually get there. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes... Item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Detailed records of the events leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were reperformed at the order of the archives and records chief. The pram. And yeah, someone in the comments of the first episode told me that the stuff we read about the Havana, like sound incident, are apparently based on like a real event that happened I think in 2016. And so some of these might be references to like other literary, like fictional works. Some of them might be references to real incidents, which makes it even more fun. So if there's any of these like altered items that are based on real things that like you would have to look it up to know, please do feel free to let me know in the comments. That is something I will allow in the comments. I don't consider it a spoiler because it's like a fun Easter egg, you know? Horowitz?
Someone needs help over there.
Where? Where are you?
Sounds like there's a man down.
I guess I'll get to you when I get to you. Oh, hello.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
The clocks, we've heard about
The
that.
threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
The threshold of the clocks? A matter of time. Haha. Okay, so we have to go through the Ocean View Motel again. Okay. So you need to go through the motel to get to the clocks? You want to like get in this shelter in the meantime? I feel like if I go there and I come back, you're gonna be dead. Are you gonna be okay? Doing the level design for this game must have been interesting because you need to... I will say, and it's kind of rare, but this place really just feels like a place first and a video game level second because you get a lot of rooms that are just kind of like this room here. There's nothing here, you know? Just a bunch of office equipment and that's it. No loot box, no enemies, no nothing. This is just a room that's there to show you that this place exists. And it's quite tricky to do, actually, to design like a game world that feels like a real place and not just like someone designed it for you as the player to traverse. So it's actually pretty impressive. I believe that this is an office that people worked in before all of this happened, you know? This was not just designed for me to explore. How come the dash breaks the stuff around you? I guess because I use resonance to do it. Okay, well, see you on the other side. And I don't have the key yet. So last time I had to do like a little... Oh, see, now there's a clock. So last time we had to do kind of a basic puzzle of rearranging items. Oh, I'm like on a timer, maybe? Clocks? Oh, I guess I need to adjust it to the same time. So 4, 4, 8. And someone is laughing. $8.52. Okay, they gave it to me even though I was kind of off. $12.46. They're pretty generous. To be fair, that minutes hands goes fast. $5.11. Thank you for the creepy sound. There's the key. And again, same door as usual. What is the clock's gonna look like? I'm curious. Sealed threshold.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Okay, I was expecting just a world full of clocks, but that's not what it is, at least not yet. Okay, we're back. We're still in containment. We're just over on the right. And Wells got hurt by the hiss?
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Did he get hurt by the hiss or by this altered item? Okay, I guess I got my answer. Oh, I can hear him. Okay, he's still alive. Wells. Oh, there you are. There might still be people, so let me... Okay. So now we can actually... Wait, but so... Why did I have to go through the motel thing if this is an actual place? Couldn't I have just traveled there normally? Did I go through a threshold? Hello.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried.
I'm sure you did all
That's
you could.
enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
Okay, you have to escort him. Escort mission. Okay. All these clocks. Well, you know where you're going, so... Do you have the clearance? You have clearance 9? Wow. Impressive.
What's with the clocks?
That's just...
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Is this gonna get added to my thing? Doesn't look like he wants to be filmed, does he? This is not Emily though. It's like some other... What's wrong, guys? Looking a little nervous. Smile, cheese. Smile for the camera. Ugh, thank God that's over. These are charmingly awkward. I hope we're not on an actual timer here. I hope he can't actually die. I'm gonna throw some clocks at you. These guys can take a beating. Look at all the freaking clocks. And it's all the same clock too. Just the same clock getting duplicated.
Think you can find a way around?
Of the clocks?
Let me see.
I think there's a path up the clocks. Where's Coldplay when you need them? Okay, I think you're meant to go up the clocks.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor. Yeah.
The anchor.
He said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing had. I've never seen anything like it.
And it's not supposed to be powerful? Was it not behaving like normal? Postbox supplement. Acquired 1986. Jasper Postbox. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Man, it must be so difficult for these agents to investigate these things, because like you don't know what you're dealing with ever. So here in this case where the item I guess is freezing people, you have to kind of like come in one by one. It's like, okay, let's send one person, see what happens, and then let's send a second person. Like you don't want to get there all at once. You don't want to get there all with the same level of armor or like preparation, because you don't know what you're dealing with. So they must have a very elaborate protocol of like how to approach each item to account for like an infinite number of weird effects it can have on you. Because if it has a specific supernatural effect, you don't want to lose the whole team at once, right? You want to at least just lose one person, maybe the first person to investigate, and then you can kind of prepare better for the next people that have to get there. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. So only some of them were affected. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Yeah, you don't want the pilot to be like frozen. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. So that's a very dangerous item. There's that footage from the TV, so we did get it. But it's just them fucking around. Okay, there's something in there, but it's just the radio, I think.
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
So, don't you want to tell me kind of what to expect with this altered item that we're looking for? Sealed threshold hall. Leave this one to me. Ow. So many clocks. Oh, hello. Is you there? These guys are resistant. Why won't you die?
That safe room is where the altered item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the Bureau.
I'll
Okay,
need
so
to come deal with that altered item later.
okay, so it's
If
still
I
in
open the
there.
safe from now, Wells could get hurt.
Not me though. I'm invincible. Alright, so we got from here. So you're saying it's in there.
We locked it tight.
Okay, I can't even open
Come
it
on, we need
anyways.
to get back to Harwitz.
So it's not like I even have a choice here. It is dark as hell in here. Sorry. Little girl's room. Don't come in. Eh, you didn't come in. He's respectful. Look at these clocks. God dang, that's so many clocks. Clocks Coldplay with reverb. Shield boost. I mean, at some point you need to dispose of these clocks because they're going to flood the whole bureau, right? You need to find some way to like burn them or just destroy them. Too many clocks. Refrigerator supplement. Another altered item. Arctic Queen. Acquired in 1974. Interview. Hey, can you tell us why you left your building that day? LM. I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better. I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? Probably everything. A fridge that caused a collapse. And that you couldn't take the drawings off of it. We've got C's accelerator. Is it faster than the one I had? No, it's not. Nothing but clocks. Soon you won't be able to navigate this place at all. There's gonna be too many clocks. Like where do they come from exactly? From which entry point?
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Oh, still. That doesn't mean you're not brave. Alright, nothing here. That's just their, le vestiaire. The locker room. Sorry, I just need to open this quick. What do we get here? Work chat. Plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog. What do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do. Yeah, because you don't know if it's the whole plane or just like, what if it's just one bolt? What just one bolt is the altered item? The rest of the plane is fine. Ugh. Talk about a hassle. Oh, this one we don't have to stabilize, we just have to claim it. Alright, so where to?
We're almost out of the threshold.
So this has all been inside a threshold? Hello. What's with all the smoke? This guy doesn't seem that surprised that I can like throw things with my mind. He hasn't commented on it at all. He hasn't even asked who I am. Like, isn't he curious? Does he just instinctively know I'm the director? Where's this light coming from? There's no light source here. I don't think he can die, because he probably would have by now. Oh, you're already down there. You were way ahead of me. With Mr. Level 9 clearance. Consecutive kill boost. Ah.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Oh, we just went all the way around, back to where I started. I wasn't sure that's what we were doing. Mannequin supplement. Waste mannequin, acquired in 1967. The item was last owned by Madame, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in. After her death caused by... The state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau, and it's now in the Panopticon. They're really hyping up this Panopticon as holding a lot of weird shit, so I can't wait to actually go there. I mean, I know we probably won't get to actually interact with most of these items, but... Meet Wells at the control point. Oh. Looks like you know where you're going.
Let's go.
Escort Wells to Horowitz. Okay, well, you know where you're going, so I'm following you. I don't know this place. Everything kind of looks the same to me.
Something's wrong with him.
Oh no.
Shit.
He turned. He's turned. Don't get close to him.
Horowitz. Oh God, no.
Whoa, he's doing a lot of damage. What the hell? Oh, he's got like a health bar. I just noticed. He's got a lot of health. How come he's so much stronger than all the other Kiss? Sorry, Horowitz. I tried to get back here as fast as I could. Well, not really. I did kind of take my time. Damn, he was very
I should
strong.
talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Hey man, good thing I was here because he would have definitely killed you. He almost killed me. But it's weird because he was wearing an HRA. So how did he get turned?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks.
An
I hope
anchor.
it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
I'm not sure how I could contain it. The enemy within. Investigate the safe room. Oh. So it's an anchor. Anchor, like an anchor of a ship? Like an old-timey boat anchor? I love when the music sounds like this. You know, I love when it gets into the Silent Hill vibes. I wish more of the music was like this. I love that type of music. Okay, so now he's taking me all over the place. I'm gonna forget where I've been or not. I'm gonna have to keep doing my tour from the start, pretty much. Now we're in logistics. No, we're in security. Medical wing. We've got mold. The Wall of Honor. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind, we honor their sacrifice. That's it? I would expect way more agents to have died than just these. Huh. Well, count yourself lucky. It hasn't been more than that. I wonder what these names actually are. Like, are they devs? Who knows? Medical wing. You guys are just there waiting for me, huh? Oh, you've got smoke? Fucking smoke grenades? Clearance level 6 with some mold coming in from under. Something for later. Got a shelter. Like, they have a lot of these shelters and yet they're always empty. Security center. Whole bunch of mold. Can't get through that. The fact I can't mark these rooms on the map that I haven't been able to go in, like, I'm never gonna revisit these places unless the game takes me here for a side quest. There's no way I'm gonna remember to come back here. Plus 71% damage after kills. Wow, that's really strong. I'll have to equip that later. Good, we've got mold people. I see you coming over there. Oh, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you. Ah. Boomst. Man, these hurt you fast. I do have ability points that I can spend now. I was going to use it on the shield, so I can actually use the shield now. Shield propels debris at nearby enemies. That's useful. Alright, so where was I? Oh, I'm all the way back here now. Okay, I need to go back to logistics. Or I could go do that side quest while I'm here. Investigate the safe room. Okay, let's see. I might as well. I just have to remember where it is. Oh, it's open. It's already open.
This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Why does it look completely different than all the other ones? Seal threshold account. I order a Zakaria trench. Compiled by Lynn Salvador. Threshold will affect manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the department. Simultaneously, numerous clocks appeared in the area, injuring and killing many agents. After rescue operations were completed and rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter, the sheer amount of clocks made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks. Okay, then it was something else. Proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the as when introduced to more stable. Alright, so where is this anchor?
Great. More clocks.
A lot of clocks. Danger. Wait, isn't this place just supposed to be a shelter? Why does it look so different? Hello, I'm looking for an anchor. Oh, this is the threshold, I guess, where the clocks came from. Because now this is like a different... Okay, yeah. It's like a different world. I don't think I can reach that. Okay, I can.
How am I supposed to get across that?
There's the anchor. It is just an old-timey boat anchor. I would need to be able to fly straight up. So I feel like I'm eventually gonna be able to fly. Well, they're nice to give me like a fast travel right here so I can at least leave. We're off the map. Sealed threshold corridor. Okay. Let's go back to logistics then. Whoa, you're just gonna spawn enemies right around me? Right when I get here? I just got here. Give me a freaking chance. How many of you do I gotta kill? Look at that, all four at once. Are we done? Gee whiz. Anyways, I was trying... Okay, I quickly came through here. I was trying to return to where I started. So do they only operate in the United States? Well, it is the Federal Bureau, so I guess that makes sense. But what about the altered items in other places? Like, they're not responsible for those at all? Shatter projectile boost. AWE rising frequency. Are we getting more of these? By Agent Lysa Keenum. For some time now, there has been a steady increase in the annual number of AWEs that the Bureau responds to. Between 2010 and 2015, we responded to AWEs. For comparison, note that we only responded to between 1995 and 2005. Is this rise a result of improvement in our detection procedures, or perhaps simply coincidence? We cannot say for sure, which is why this proposal for an AWE task force to be created within the hierarchy of the investigation sector has been compiled. There's an investigation sector? We need to spend more time examining what causes AWEs rather than just containing them. I mean, yeah, I suppose we should do all that. I mean, a big reason is probably just in recent years there's more, you know, the internet has expanded, there's more social medias, people can share footage and reports of these things more easily, so more of them would be getting reported as opposed to before where it was a bit harder to hear of these things. There's basically never anything in these bathrooms, but just on the off chance that there might be, I have to check. Okay, so I think I've pretty much been around most of logistics, so now I need to get back to security and the medical wing where we ran into this guy. And more of you fuckers. Wait, I forgot I got the, Did I get the upgrade for 2 people controlled at once? I thought for sure I'd left that one for later, but I guess I do have it. Okay. I would have been using it more if I'd known. Here was the mold. And they're back. All right, I died to this guy. I forgot. I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. Little mold people. Why are they all like the same size? Why are they all small? No, just go ahead. Line up in a row. By all means. Mold autopsy. There we go. Finally gonna get to learn about the mold. By Dr. Suvi Patton. By order of Underhill. Okay, so she's a coroner. The deceased was a year-old with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. So we definitely don't want to be eating that stuff, or else the same's gonna happen to us. And let's not die to this guy again. Attacks us on sight very quickly. But I think we got him. So this is the medical. Ah, don't puke on me. That's just rude. Oh, actually, this would have been easier after we've talked to Underhill and we got like that cure or whatever she's preparing, like some antidote. Would have made navigating this place a bit easier. But then again, maybe not. Like, I don't know if it's gonna protect me from the enemies themselves. Maybe just from the areas where the mold is too strong for me to go. The medical wing. This whole place is just lost. Mechanical room. Yellow. Remote thought. We're headed to the Panopticon, slowly but surely. And don't call me Shirley. Okay. I'm hearing like a weird noise in here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's like this. Oh. Don't know what that is. Don't like it. Okay, again, we're in security, just on the second floor. Same couple of pictures that we've seen. Like, they could have easily designed this whole game's world to be easy to navigate methodically, like a typical, you know, like a Metroidvania or like most game worlds are. You get to kind of explore them methodically, one room at a time and stuff like that. But because they've designed it like a real office building, it's actually much more difficult. And so part of me hates it because it's hard to navigate. Part of me respects it because it's more realistic. It's more immersive. Prime candidate program. Uh-oh, that's it. That's where we'll find Dylan. But I need clearance level 6. So we can't go there right now. But maybe one of these dead guys has the clearance level 6. Globe procedures. The Wolf Globe, acquired in 2010. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. The item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination have revealed numerous and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in ex-handlers, more than one. A globe that's of Earth but not quite Earth, and that makes you depressed and suicidal? Interesting. Command room. The oldest house. I'll watch this from the menu.
Investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way into the building.
Because I want to be able to pay full attention to it. It's more realistic for sure, but yeah, it's really confusing, and I don't have a good, what do you call it, orienteering? Like a sense of where you are and where you've been, and because all of these rooms look very similar, I'm constantly getting lost. Because I'm trying to be methodical about it. Like, how did I get here? Okay, this is on the other side of security. This opens the doors. Okay, I think that just opened the shortcut to logistics, basically. So I couldn't have come in from this side, but now it's open. Okay, charge velocity boost. What's charge? Jessie has some nerves of steel to be exploring this place, and not only is she not scared, she kind of feels at home here. The security center. What have we got here? We can send a little message. Okay, this way to the Panopticon, the archives, and P6 cell. There it is. That's Dylan. That's Dylan right there. Talk to me, darling. The oldest house.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
What do you mean? You're saying that just the fact that the Bureau exists in the oldest house, it kind of made the people also less observable? Or like the rest of the population kind of forgot that the Bureau existed? Huh. It's pretty wild that they would... I mean, it's a great concept. I love the concept of the oldest house, but it's pretty wild that the Bureau would move their headquarters inside this building that they understand very little. I guess after 4 years, because they found it in 64, and then they moved officially here in 68. So I guess after 4 years of testing and exploring it, they were like, I guess we understand it enough to where we can see the advantages of moving here. Also, there was something like... on the thing. The building is not in scale. The dimensions illustrated here are representative of the interior measurements. The actual outer size of the building is much smaller. So it's bigger on the inside than on the outside. I guess that's obvious. I thought maybe a lot of it was underground, but... Can I talk to Dylan?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan.
Yeah?
His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh, it's been breached? Oh. That's bad. If he has been possessed by the Hiss, and if he has similar powers to mine, that could be really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, this leads back here. Let's hope that's not what's happening, even though that's probably what's happening. And to get there, we need to go through the motel again. Yeah, because it's level 6. So I can actually get on the other side. I need to go through there. Alright, so be it. But like, they always have these signs saying, okay, you're about to go into the Ocean View Motel, but why don't you tell me where it's gonna take me? Like use the light switch to get to the Panopticon, you know? Don't like that. Don't like that we saw his face. Upside down room. Upside down room. Screams, blood on the floor, under the door. No more screams. Oh, this one's not inverted. Doesn't seem to be anything we can interact with though. That's creepy. Now it's okay. And there's the keys. I really don't like coming through here. I don't like that I have to do that. The less I have to come through this motel, the better.
been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Would he even remember me after all this time? Archives. Oh, hello. Langston. For some reason, I was not expecting anyone left alive here. Gentlemen?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go.
I guess anything I say goes.
Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
No, we don't.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you.
The guy has such
And
a
please,
legit
ma'am,
reaction to
call
all of
me
this.
Fred.
Okay, Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Jesse, don't be rude. Subdue the Benikoff
You guys didn't
TV
bring, like,
object of
checkers or
power.
anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
Wow.
You could have just said no.
You guys have very severe rules here. Thermos procedures. Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermos. Acquired in 2010. No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cap and the logo of the Oh Dear Diner. Located in Bright Falls, Washington. The cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula I-16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered other than keeping liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. The thermos was discovered on the shore of Cauldron Lake, outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of a recurring AWE. See Bright Falls AWE case file for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake mentioned, see Prime Candidate Program entry. Oh, interesting. So Alan Wake is part of the Prime Candidate Program? You know, if I had known that there was this much connection to Alan Wake before playing, I didn't actually know. Like, I thought maybe it was a shared universe, but without any real connection. But now that I know there's kind of a connection, I wish I'd played Alan Wake first. And I was told that there is a DLC for Control that is, like, very much about Alan Wake. And so before we play that DLC, the AWE DLC, I will stop the playthrough. We'll go back to play Alan Wake. And then eventually I will come back to Control to play the DLC. Who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, had been seen collecting similar thermoses for an unknown purpose, evil purpose. Do you guys have anything else you want to say while I'm here? Do you have anything to say? Fred?
Is the TV back in its box yet? There's no rush or anything, it's just, you know,
an ongoing concern.
I love his reaction to learning that you're the new director. He's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I have to do what you say. So this is what this place is. And, oh, you want to go in there? All right, I guess if you have to. It's just, he doesn't know you, but he has to defer to you for some reason. So it's very funny.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service.
Really?
I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
It's pretty normal. So you get good benefits working for the FBC. Good healthcare. Well, good for you guys.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
That's true. You would know more than me.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
I guess it works. Like, that's not a very technical explanation, but he's not a scientist, so...
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Well, he's dead now, if you care to know.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun.
Yeah.
Or a gun picked me.
You're probably the more qualified of us.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Just call him
like always.
Fred. He said to call him Fred, like, you know, just be nice to people. Anything else you guys want to say? They seem to talk mostly if you, like, leave and then come back.
Sudden stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
I'm sorry, man. I hope you can catch it later. No? Okay. Ooh, oh, okay. Now we get to see... Oh, it's like a big circle with individual rooms.
The
Panopticon.
Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
The TV, right? Subdue the Benikoff TV on the 4th floor. So how many floors do we have? Okay, floor 1, 2, 3, 4. So at least 4, maybe more. I certainly hope they get good benefits and good money too to be working in a dangerous place like this. You can go down. Here they come. Oh, they're upstairs. Hey, buddy. Oops, accidentally switched guns. Keep accidentally switching my gun while trying to possess them. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this little under section. How should we proceed about visiting all these rooms? I guess we'll just start on the left. This is locked. This is also locked. Oh, there, it's the postal box. We're gonna see all these objects that we've read about, and maybe some that we haven't read about. This thing is supposed to like paralyze you, but I seem unaffected. There's the picnic box. We read about this one too. It's nice I get to meet all these objects I've read about but haven't seen. There's a fan. Don't think I've read about this one. But because they're all, you know, obviously they can't have all of them be interactable. This is not an SCP game. You just get to kind of look at them. It's a mallet. And then hopefully if you found a document, you kind of know their story. It's funny that they have this place containing all these dangerous supernatural items, but because it's an office space, they still need to have a bunch of bathrooms. Altered item containment. P6 cell is on the 5th floor. And I guess I can't go on the other side. Oh, can I not go on the 2nd floor? I have to go straight to the 4th?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Well, of course not. Hello. Can I help you? There's no music here either. I never know if there's no music because I've turned off the copyrighted music. I'm going to uncheck it, and if I get copyright claimed on YouTube, then I don't know. I'll edit around it or something. Or I'll just bite the bullet. It's not like I'm making a ton of money anyways. Which is why you guys should check out my Patreon in the description below.
Is anyone there?
Oh, it's the fridge. Hey, man. The fridge with the pictures on it.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
Unfortunately, not really.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Fridge duty. Assist the agent after Dylan has been found. Okay, I'll come back. I'm sorry, dude. I swear I'll come back. Okay, we've got a control point. Again, hope this guy's not on a timer. Probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna come back here and he's gonna be like... something will have happened to him. But hopefully not. Can construct charge. Holds up to 3 explosive projectiles that can stagger enemies caught in their blast radius. Or upgrade spin. I would like to upgrade shatter. So I think I'm gonna wait to upgrade this one. Nothing in this one. Oh, we've got people fighting. Hey guys.
Don't give an hiss in the sky!
It's okay, he's on our side.
They're airborne!
Yeah, he's dead. It's okay. Whoa. Do you have any down here? We got more. This is locked. Just making sure I can go there. There was nothing down there. Floor 4, fortified. This is where that TV is supposed to be. Thanks for keeping the door open, dude. Twisted passage.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
How am I gonna do that? I guess Polaris will do that for me. Don't just stare at it. We really came in here with no plan, did we? Yeah, okay, these guys stood no chance against this. Cleanse the TV. Aw. Okay. Wait, where does this lead? Does that just lead outside? Okay, I think it just leads outside. We don't have a document on the TV, do we? No, we don't. So we don't really know what it does. Well, it can alter reality, for one. That much is obvious. And then there's also the hiss that are part of this. You guys are not active until I actually drop down there, are you? Salvador. Oh no, it's Salvador. It's the head of security. They've turned. Sorry, Salvador. Ouch. It's really helpful that I get to turn these people to help me fight a bit. Shit, I'm recharging. Alright, he's down.
Salvador, the head of security.
How do you know?
Didn't stand a chance against the hiss. No one here does.
Except me for some reason. How did you know it was Salvador? You just instinctively know?
Okay. TV. Another object of power gone nuts.
Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. Ooh. It's gonna tell us about the anchor. Ocelot's anchor, acquired in 1976. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the... Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew, by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity, the ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the to the U.S. port of. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the. So this weird black sphere is tied to the anchor. Did we see it when we saw the anchor? I don't remember seeing a sphere. Oh, there it is. I guess because we found his idea. Salvador Lin. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. Okay. Let's see if we can cleanse it. Use the TV, babysitter, levitate, superhero over the obstacle. Is this gonna allow us to fly? Use levitate to complete the astral... Whoa, for real? I thought... Okay, I did think we were gonna be able to fly because of the anchor thing. But I thought it was going to be like an end game power. Like at the very end of the game you get to fly. I didn't think we were going to get it so early. Does it use... It doesn't seem like it uses energy. That's crazy. Okay, you can press it again to fall. While falling to slow fall, okay. Ah. That's so cool. We can fly. Can we fly like... Okay, you can't go up forever. And you do eventually fall. So I guess you have like a limited amount of flight. Still, you know, that's already pretty cool. Plus you can couple it with the dodge to go even further, because it doesn't use energy, amazingly. Jesse, you can fly, girl. Isn't that amazing? Newsflash, APB. The his static attempts to reach us. Our broadcast
Okay.
must...
Dealt with the TV.
What?
Now I can find Dylan.
Return to the Panopticon. Unmapped area. Wait. What did it say? Looks like the board is being corrupted by the hiss, potentially. Return to the Panopticon. She's led into the Panopticon Secure Containment Facility for Dangerous Paranatural Objects by Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. She gains the ability to levitate by bending the Benikoff TV object of power. There it is. Acquired in 1979. No unique containment procedures required while bound. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of... When bound, the object allows PUs to harness this effect for their own use. See report for the results tested with prime candidate Dylan? Maybe Dylan can fly. The object is currently bound by... The object was first discovered in a local news story from Kansas. A figure had been seen over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named had bound himself to the object. Mr. was detained, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. That's crazy. Can I fly in there? Where does this even lead? We get an ability point. Okay, I can't go any further. It seems like its power was not to fly, but to alter reality. I mean, you can't fly very fast, but maybe they'll come later. So just fly to get out of here. Woo! Wow, I did not think we were going to be able to fly so early. That's actually crazy. Whoa! Fellas. I can fly too, you're not special anymore. Yeah, fight for me. I don't know about pressing space to fall again and then having to hold it to fall slowly. I feel like it should be you hold it to fly, and then if you press it again while holding it, you fly down slower. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I still can't help the guy with the fridge. I have to fly to the 5th floor, which I can do now. I can just fly places in order to find Dylan. Ooh, sorry, this is my first time using this. Oops. Oh, you're just gonna kill me? You're not even gonna respawn me at the top? You could have respawned me at the top. It's fine. You don't really lose anything from dying. You lose a little bit of whatever that resource is. I'm very worried by the board being potentially corrupted by the hiss at this point. I'll be back for you, dude. I promise. But I'll be back for you in the next episode. Okay, we have just the one ability point. Levitation duration. Oh, you can do a ground slam. Oh my god. Ground slam damage. And you can add to the duration. See, I thought I could only seize one person because I never got this thing, but I guess you start with 2. And then... Okay. I want to fly faster, sure. Additional personal mod, yay! Do I get more? Is this all I get? Unfortunate. Oh, I can upgrade Shatter. Let's do that. Hell yeah. I guess I'll construct Charge next. So now I've got Shatter 2 and Pierce 1. And I can equip a second thing. Damage after kills. That would be really nice. More projectiles fired. How much stronger would that make it, I wonder? 5 more projectiles. Projectile spread is whatever. Let's do more projectiles. See what that does. And now we can equip a third mod. I do want the more health. I do like the C's speed. That's been really useful. In fact, I can make it even faster. And as for my third mod, energy recovery speed would be nice, I guess. An ammo recovery speed would be good, but I think that's more of a weapon mod. So with that being said, that's gonna bring this very exciting episode today. Like the last episode was sort of uneventful. Today's episode, I feel like we did a lot. We did the whole thing with the mold. We helped the guys with the clocks. We'll have to go back to that anchor now that we can fly. And we've started exploring the Panopticon, which is very, very interesting. Getting cool powers, fighting fun bosses, that's what gaming is all about, isn't it? So really enjoying the game so far. I hope you guys are as well. If you are, please drop me a little comment below, or even better, consider checking out the Patreon in the description. Maybe send a couple of bucks my way, because I don't get the benefits of working at the FBC. YouTube does not offer any benefits, so I have to make do with my very, very little earnings that I get from this small channel. So consider sending me some support on Patreon if you feel like it. No obligation. And to my lovely patrons who already do, I send a huge thank you and a big thank you to you for watching this video. So until the next one, I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next episode for even more Control. À la prochaine.